Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 170. Today we have our nice little 9-box football mixer. Same break it's been kind of for the past little bit here. So as always, we'll do 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you will get. I just gotta get the forgot to put the names in the names tab on my Excel doc. So I'll do that quickly. There we go. All right, here we go. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. Once, twice, and 3rd time. All right, Robert on top, Randy on bottom. Let me go ahead. Did I copy that right? I think I did, right? Yeah. Perfect. And 3 times on teams. Once, twice, and 3rd time. Miami on the bottom, Chargers on the top. Those are 2 of the teams you're looking for. All right, here we go. Good luck. Robert, you got the Chargers. Jung-Hoon with the Broncos. Jared with the Titans. Renee with the Bills. Nelson with the Cowboys. Henry with the Steelers. Nicholas with the Ravens. Chris, you got the 49ers and the Bucks. Paul, you've got the Patriots. Tony with Washington. Paul, you've got the Giants. Randy with the Lions. Trevor with the Colts. Jonathan with the Cardinals. Jason with the Vikings. Paul, you've got the Jaguars. Wrong year for them. But Tyler, you got the Falcons. Kyle with the Seahawks. Adam with the Jets, Chad with the Raiders, Marcus with the Panthers, Paul with the Saints, Tyrone with the Bears, Andrew with the Bengals, Gordon with the Packers, Sean, you've got the Kansas City Chiefs, Edward with the Texans, Louis with the Eagles, Paul with the Browns, Gabriel with the Rams, and Randy with the Dolphins. Paul, that was a tough one to watch. All right, so I think you're in favor of tiered random for next week. So, yeah, we'll allow a couple minutes for trades here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the team viewer over. Random.org can giveth and random.org can taketh very quickly, especially if it doesn't like you sometimes. Like, I know it never really cared for me a ton, so it's just funny how it's just like certain times it's just like, nope, it just doesn't like you for whatever reason at certain points. Then it'll love you for a while. So, all right. Yeah, I mean, the saving grace with those is at least the Jaguars you'll probably do okay with. You won't get big value cards, but yeah, like with 5 teams, like 5 spots. Again, for those who kind of didn't tune in live, the break wasn't full when the break went live, so the spot limit gets removed, and so that's why people have multiple spots. I just want to bring that out again, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like once the spot limit's gone, it's fair game. So the other thing I might look at over the next little bit is kind of tweaking how we do that, and maybe making it like, like after 24 hours or so it goes up to 2, and then because like that should be enough time for people to get their spots type of thing. Like, just make it a reasonable amount of time, then something happens to it. But yeah, yeah. Hale, Paul took the bullet for you. Yeah. I think the flip side with it right now, for live is just it's live, so like kind of want to get the break going type of thing. But I really don't see anything on the trade front. I don't have my stream deck out. What am I doing? How did I even get to the team viewer tab? I think I manually clicked on it like it was old school. Because now I can do this. I can just push a button and it's there. Yeah, Lawrence will be interesting to watch. They haven't committed to giving him the starter role yet, right? So, but he's also he's got cards in like every product, every manufacturer. I think it's one of the first times I've seen a player have like stuff in all three. Halesworth, that's a long time ago. SCF is a throwback. I gotta take recycling out one of these days. Oh, I didn't put the stands out. We go with 3 stands because 3 stands has been the magic number lately. Yeah, as we open up NFL, big news is was it both the NFL and NFLPA or just the NFLPA with Fanatics today? I think it might have just been the NFLPA, but if it's also the NFL, that means Fanatics. In 2026, the sports card hobby is going to look different. Like, you're going to have Fanatics with the MLB, NBA, and NFL licenses. So, that'll be interesting, because they have, like, again, literally their only kind of card industry, like, presence has been through Panini, who I can't imagine is 100% super happy, but we also don't know, like, behind the scenes deals and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm both, like, I think refreshes are always nice, but there's always a part of me that's very hesitant, right? When you have one company that has all with one producer. Yeah, like if something goes wrong or like the quality isn't there, right? Like you're now looking at 3, like essentially the big 3 sports, and like I love hockey. Hockey is my main sport, but like it is closer to popularity with esports at this point than it is with traditional. So Beasley for the Bills, Taylor for the Giants, and Bettis for the Steelers on the first ping. Upper Deck will be an interesting one because Upper Deck's value isn't so much their actual like licenses. It's their autographs. Stafford for the Lions, George for the Titans, and Fromm for the Bills. Like 100% the play is to just buy Upper Deck and get their exclusive licenses. Because, like, you get MJ, LeBron, Tiger, Minshew for the Jaguars, Michelle for the Patriots, Green for the Panthers, Gretzky. So, like, the NHL license probably isn't as big of a deal to Fanatics as the actual autograph licenses that Upper Deck holds. So that's an interesting one to follow. Allen for the Bills, McNabb for the Eagles, and CJ Henderson for the Jaguars. But yeah, it's gonna be really hard to wrap your head around that experience, especially because, yes, it's 4 years away, but Adams for the Packers, Marino for the Dolphins, and Dobbins for the Ravens. But it's it's just it's so weird to think about, right? Hopkins for the Cardinals, Manning for the Giants, and Chase Young for Washington. And like the NFLPA one's 20 years, and apparently the other ones are in similar length, and that's a long time. Like that's a really long time. Because if something goes wrong, like Gonzalez for Kansas City, Godwin for the Bucks, and Duvernay for the Ravens, like you hope it doesn't, but if something does go wrong, then I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. So if they bring in the right people and do the right things, that'll be probably good. But Robinson for the Bears, Juju for the Steelers, and Rieger for the Eagles. Honestly, one of the big ones between having all the licenses is being able to do more multi-sport type products. Like I love multi-sport products. And so, like, that gives you the license to go ahead and do those. Johnson for the Texans, Allen for the Chargers, and McFarland for the Steelers. So, like, there's absolutely benefits to it. It's just, there's also a lot of drawbacks. So, especially with both PAs and leagues having the exclusives. Garrett for the Browns, Tannehill for the Titans, and Eason for the Colts. Because at least right now, especially with whatchamacallit, with baseball, is that if you didn't like top stuff, at least Panini had unlicensed stuff. So, like, there was still kind of that secondary option. Jones for the Falcons, Stinson for the Patriots, Taylor for the Colts. I mean, we will always probably have Leaf kicking around, which is nice. Because Leaf's vintage stuff is actually really well done. So, Mac for the Bears, Bosa for the 49ers, and Tyler Johnson for the Bucks. But yeah, it'll be a interesting time for the hobby. Honestly, like, everything from distribution to, to just product breakdown is going to be interesting. Beasley for the Bills, Johnson for the Texans, Sherman for the 49ers, Moss for the Vikings, Flea Flicker for the Bills, Mosaic Flea Flicker, that is, and LA for the Broncos. Like, will Fanatics sell exclusively online, or will they also, deal with hobby shops? Jones for the Falcons, Stafford for the Lions, Slayton for the Giants, Watson for the Texans on the Mosaic, Brady for the Bucks on the Touchdown Masters, and Purim for the Jets on the rookie. And the other thing that has plagued Fanatics over, like, in their time as, a merch provider for the leagues has just been their general quality. Fournette for the Jaguars, Hunt for the Browns, Michelle for the Patriots, Tannehill for the Titans, Silver of Edmonds for the Bills. See that up after. Swift for the Lions on the debut, and Super Bowl reporter card. And that's what's got me the most nervous, is that both experience and reputation with personal Fanatics orders haven't been the best. Jackson for the Ravens, Butkus for the Bears, Bosa for the 49ers, Pittman Jr. for the Colts on the green, rookie Mosaic, Marino for the Dolphins on the old school, and Gandy Golding for Washington. So hopefully, again, like, if there is one kind of, I think we have an auto coming up. Yeah, we do. If there is one industry where, like, people will vote with their wallets, it is absolutely the sports card one. Dawson with Kansas City, Van Der Esch for Dallas, Marino for the Dolphins, Keelan Doss on the scripts for Vegas. Got game of Keenan Allen for the Chargers, and Smith for the Cowboys. I'm, like, these are actually pretty nice. I like how they, like, the sticker's pretty well hidden on those. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. So, I mean, we got a few years. Watt for the Texans, Fuller for the Bears, McNabb for the Eagles, Bosa for the Chargers on the green, Prescott for the Cowboys on the will to win, and Simmons for the Cardinals. And honestly, I think the hobby in, like, over the next few years, you might start to see some products get a little bit more loaded, because Panini Tops will have to clear out, like, they'll work on clearing out their inventory. So Johnson for the Lions, Edmonds for the Bills, Manning for the Giants, Long for the Raiders, Green of Metcalf for the Seahawks, and Dillon for the Packers. So I'm sure you'll see kind of like what Panini did with hockey and release a vault type product. I'm sure you'll probably see, depending if they get bought out or not by Fanatics too, right? Prescott for the Cowboys, Ridley for the Falcons, Henry for the Titans, Matthew for the Chiefs on the green, Lamar Jackson for the Ravens on the got game, and Murray for the Chargers. So I think that's my main question remaining right now, is who's actually going to manufacture the thing. Like, will it be a brand new company? Will it be a company that gets bought out? Hawkinson for the Lions, Chark for the Jaguars, Bosa for the Chargers, Hunter for the Vikings. A couple print lines on that. Fitzgerald for the Cardinals, and Smith for the, that's got a weird little, like, sticker corner to it. Smith for the Vikings. But yeah, who's going to manufacture those cards? That's really the main one. Wooden for the Raiders. Ingram for the Ravens. Barber for the Giants. Easton for the Colts on the Mosaic. Reed for the Ravens on the Old School. And Joey B on the rookie. Couple little print lines, but yeah. Long term, it's going to be an interesting play. Because, like, I mean, think about 20 years. If you're a kid who turns... If you're a kid born, like, I guess, right now, all you're going to know throughout your childhood, essentially, and based off what's in stores, is Fanatics. So, Smith for the Bears, Kelsey for Kansas City, Edelman for the Patriots, Byard for the Titans. Well, that's a pretty good silver rookie. Tua for the Dolphins. I think that is just it. That's just fluff at the top. Nice start to the break there. Who had him? Randy. There you go. Well, the auto can go to the side. Because silver to a Mosaic rookie is just... And a Barry Sanders. Hall of Fame for the Lions. But silver to a pretty good start. White for the Bills, Hyde for the Texans, Wilson for the Seahawks, Rodgers on the MVP's green for the Packers, Flea Flicker for the Seahawks, Judy for the Broncos. Watson for the Texans, Tillman for the Bears, Evans for the Bucks, Donald for the Rams, Goff for the Rams on the silver, Lamar Jackson for the Ravens on the MVPs. What else happened trading card-wise? 7 for the Broncos, Brown for the Bills, Gronk for the Bucks. Well, green debut of Herbert for the Chargers, Manning for the Colts on the Old School, and Ruggs for the Raiders on the debut. This is a good inner box here. Or like inner packs, not the pink packs. We'll put that there for now. It is, again, not the biggest card. Ooh, that's even worse. There we go. There you go. Landry for the Browns, Ryan for the Falcons, Parker for the Dolphins, Young for the 49ers, Jaguars on the Flea Flicker, and Claypool for the Steelers. So yeah, the pink packs were kind of meh, but the inner box, pretty good. Montgomery for the Bears, Brunell for the Jaguars, Dawkins for the Eagles, Hunter for the Vikings on the green, Julio Jones for the Falcons on the will to win, Mims for the Jets on the rookie, Zeke for the Cowboys, King for the Packers, Lattimore for the Saints, Woodson for the Raiders, Wilson for the Seahawks on the green, Thomas for the Saints on the Pro Bowl. Robinson for the Bears, Gonzalez for the Chiefs, Brown for the Titans, Smith for the Cowboys on the green, Barkley for the Giants on the got game, Edwards for the Raiders on the rookie. Teams back down. Vic for the Falcons, Galladay for the Lions, Jackson for the Eagles, Williams for the Dolphins, will to win Mosaic, Lamar Jackson for the Ravens, and Jefferson for the Vikings. Here's a Love. Moore for the Panthers, Cooper for the Cowboys, Crosby for the Raiders, Barber for the Giants on the green, Sandwich for the Lions on the will to win, and Love for the Packers. Yeah, good start here. Reed for the Ravens, Moore for the Lions. Screw, there's no other Moore. Godwin for the Bucks, Barkley for the Giants. Gurley on the green touchdown masters for the Falcons, and Mahomes on the MVPs for Kansas City. Also, when I was doing, this doesn't apply to football, but when I was doing Prizm, I went through and just like checked eBay listings and stuff for what base was selling for. Not a lot's going for that much, so Hill for Kansas City, Aikman for the Cowboys, Juju for the Steelers, Boyd for the Bengals on the green, Rodgers for the Packers on the got game, And Taylor for the Colts on the rookie. It says debut hurts, yeah. Fuller for the Texans, Mixon for the Bengals, Taylor for the Giants, Allen for the Chargers, Marino for the Dolphins, and Hurts for the Eagles on the debut. And last pack, so pretty solid inner here, inner packs. Johnson for the Lions, Thomas for the Bills, George for the Titans, Thielen for the Vikings on the Mosaic, Peppers for the Panthers, and Akers for the Rams. Yeah, good start. On to the next Mosaic blaster. What are we gonna get here? I mean, it'd be nice to see another Genesis, but we did pull 2 last week, so. Empty. Allen for the Chargers, Gonzalez for Kansas City, Zeke for the Cowboys, Chase Young for Washington on the green debut rookie. George for the Titans, Taylor for the Giants, McFarland Jr. for the Steelers, and Old School of Rice for the 49ers. Stidham for the Patriots, Johnson for the Texans, Robinson for the Bears, Sanders for the Eagles on the green. Kiseki for the Dolphins, Largent for the Seahawks, Bettis for the Steelers, and Rogers on the green got game for the Packers. Nice little voice crack there. Holy cow. Watt for the Steelers, Stafford for the Lions, Beasley for the Bills, Johnson for the Texans on the green. Lots of green. It's like, that's just too much green. Jones for the Giants, Waller for the Raiders, Fromm for the Bills, Thielen for the Vikings. 2 to go for the first blaster. Thomas for the Dolphins, Hunt for the Browns, Jones for the Falcons, green on the Mosaic for the Bengals. And Tomlinson for the Chargers, Roethlisberger for the Steelers, Taylor for the Colts, and Rodgers on the Whirlwind for the Packers. Lots of Rodgers stuff so far. Holy cow. Getting the base, some of the base tucked away for now. Next box. So yeah, I think a lot of people like the double up idea for next week for football. We'll do that. Again, that means it's going to be limited spot wise, but yeah, we'll see. I think a lot of people have. We'll see what format we do, because you could do it, and you could do the same amount of boxes. It would just be more per person. But or we could do 2 double ups, kind of in between the mixes type of thing. We'll figure it out. Parker for the Dolphins, Rodgers for the Packers, McCaffrey for the Panthers, Rieger for the Eagles on the green debut. I swear we've pulled like 40 different Rodgers cards already. Woodson for the Raiders, Dawkins for the Eagles, Terrell for the Falcons, Brady for the Bucks on the touchdown masters. Lattimore for the Saints, Smith for the Cowboys, Andrews for the Ravens, Waller for the Raiders on the green. Yeah, basketball is easy to do. Even a double up on basketball is also easy. Moss for the Vikings, Brown for the Titans, Wilson for the Seahawks, Marino for the Dolphins on the old school. Divisional for football, yeah. I think it's kind of about making it like still, if we really start dropping off, like just in terms of interest and stuff, we can go to divisionals and stuff. For next week, I think we just might try the 1 double up. Sherman for the 49ers, Boyd for the Bengals, Matthew for Kansas City, Diggs for the Bills. Because it seems like, for the most part, people that get into the football now like want 2 types of spots, but there's a 1 spot limit type of thing. So Tannehill for the Titans, Slayton for the Giants, Herbert for the Chargers. There you go, good rookie, and Allen for the Chargers. But yeah, both of those are definitely like valid. Basketball, I think, not gonna stick with the same mix over and over again too. We'll change it up and kind of each week. I'll try to make the formats a little bit more unique. Michelle for Patriots, Kuechly for the Panthers, Manning for the Colts, and Okuda for the Lions on the Mosaic rookies. It is, again, tougher to do with limited product, but try to. It's the same kind of issue we're running in with hockey and like every sport right now. Reno for the Dolphins, Bosa for the 49ers, Urlacher for the Bears, and Prescott for the Cowboys. You know, just everyone wants it, so it's tough to get it. And then, especially hobby format, like we just don't get hobby boxes. So maybe in the future, but we'll have to find out. Love to do, like, again, doing a mix like this, even if we had like a mix like this and even like just 7-8 different hobby boxes to throw on would be nice. But long term, you know, long term that'd be a nice little plan. I mean, long term, I think the card market will probably start to settle a little bit. I think we're seeing it settle. It doesn't help it's off season, but and like honestly, it settling is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Actually, let's throw these in there too. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it settling in the offseason. Elway for the Broncos, Metcalf for the Seahawks, Pink of Rieger for the Eagles, CH for the Chiefs, and Kmet for the Bears. But yeah, divisional, double ups, triple ups, we'll look at doing stuff like that. I'd say draft, but like draft will take a while, so Martin for the Jets, Gibson for Washington. These two are upside down. Rivers for the Colts, Moss for the Bills, Johnson for the Bucks. Falk for the Rams, Smith for the Bears, Davis for the Bills, and Tua Dynagon for the Dolphins with a Mims for the Jets. But yeah, try switching things up a little bit. We got a silver. Looks like probably will be probably an Eagle, I would have to guess. Rodgers for the Packers, Fromm for the Bills, Rice for the 49ers. Yep, Hurts on the silver Dynagon. That one's pretty clean. Like, they're still, like, relative to our other silvers from Chronicles, there's still some, like, smudging and stuff, but it's not as bad as the other ones were. Akers for the Rams. So, nice Hurts silver for the Eagles there. Who had them? Who had them? Louis. Herbert green can go. Hurts silver can go. Higgins for the Bengals. Dawkins for the Eagles. Morgan for the Jets. Judy for the Broncos. And Okuda for the Lions. Cook for the Vikings. Jefferson for the Rams. Smith for the Cowboys on the pink. Well, that's a good rated rookie. Joe Burrow for the Bengals. And Ayuk for the 49ers. So, like, having a pretty good break here. Honestly, we'll crank out another stand. That is a little bit off-centered there. There we go. This is a really strong Chronicles box. Just in terms of like the parallels we're hitting. This is a weird box too. Mahomes for Kansas City. Ridley for the Falcons. Robinson for the... This is for the Jaguars. It says... This is actually one of the cards I meant to show next time we got it, because it says Jets on there, but it's a Jaguars card. 100% Jaguars card. So, funny little error. Gibson for Washington on the score, and Hurts for the Eagles. Did I miss any of that? I don't think so, actually. They've been, honestly, they've been a little bit quiet in here. Alexander for the Seahawks, Ruggs for the Raiders, Barkley for the Giants, Taylor for the Colts, and CH for the Chiefs. So first Chronicles Blaster, like, our actual main cards were not that strong. Like our main set, our rare parallels were really good. The Hurts Silver, the Tua Dynagon, the Burrow rated rookie, like, yeah, you take those over like just better base, like the Luminance and stuff. But now let's get something weird. That looks like a Rieger. Nope, it's Jefferson. Thomas for the Saints. Evans for the Bucks. Ayuk for the 49ers. We're going upside down. Well, Joey B for the Bengals. And Jefferson for the Vikings. So this means Tua and... Is it Tua and... I know Tua's in this. Tua should be in this pack, right? Maybe not. Kelly for the Bills. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Mahomes on the pink for the Chiefs. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys on the rated rookie clear. Oh, I'll leave that one up. And yeah, he's got the Chase Young, right? Yeah. Henry for the Titans. Keenan Allen for the Chargers. Hurts for the Eagles on the pink luminance. Jefferson on the score for the Vikings. And Mooney for the Bears. I love the score rookies. They're really nice. They're very clean. Watson for the Texans, Gibson for Washington, Alexander for the Seahawks. There's Tua for the Dolphins, and Claypool for the Steelers. Who else do you normally get? You normally get, is it Ruggs with this crop and Jefferson, or... I know this is like the one playoff. That's really good. Hey, there's another Jaguar. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys, Palomalo for the Steelers, CH for the Chiefs, Ruggs for the Raiders, and Snow Jr. for the Jaguars. Breeze for the Saints, Fromm for the Bills, Swift for the Lions, Jefferson for the Vikings, and Gibson for Washington. It's like another score coming up. Ruggs for the Raiders, Brown for the Ravens, Taylor for the Colts. Well, that's a pretty good score rookie. Herbert for the Chargers, and Judy for the Broncos. I mean, like, we're hitting all the big rookies. Except for really Love, I guess. Honestly, that's probably worth a stand, but eh. Zeke for the Cowboys. Jefferson for the Rams. Namath for the Jets. Well, there's Love for the Packers, and Eason for the Colts. So, honestly, two pretty solid boxes of Chronicles. Some nice stuff. Not like jump out of your seat good, but still very, very good. Like quality. Alright, Prizm time. Collins for Washington. Tevez for the Lions. That's a good orange. Johnson for the Jaguars. There we go. And Jefferson on the orange for the Vikings. Nice little orange lasers Prizm rookie. Watt for the Texans. Jackson for the Ravens. Hill for the Saints. Sanders for the Lions. Harry for the Patriots. Sherman for the 49ers. Coulter for the Texans. And Williams for Kansas City. White for the Bills. Roethlisberger for the Steelers. Jones for the Falcons. And Davis for the Dolphins on the orange lasers rookie. Dolphins have been having a good break. Honestly, all the teams with big QBs have had a good break. So, because the Packers just have like a couple loves, but a lot of other stuff. Mixon for the Bengals. Woods for the Rams. Gallimore for the Cowboys. And Doyle for the Colts. Last pack here. Got our silver. Mosley for the Jets. Manning for the Colts. Silver of Jones for the Falcons. And Lockett for the Seahawks on the Brilliance. Honestly, yeah, it kind of is. Like, it's... I was just like, please don't get the 5 worst teams in the break, but somehow, I mean, the Jaguars, like, as, like, you know, a middle of the pack team you're pretty okay with, but, like, you know, I mean, if this was like a more hit-based product, it would have been maybe a little bit better for you, because, like, the Giants have a lot of history, at least. I mean, the Browns, they have Baker and everything. The Saints, you'll have, like, Breeze stuff, at least. Like, if you hit with them, you'll hit. But, yeah. And, I mean, the Patriots, but, yeah. Yeah, like, in this mix, like, it's all about the rookies, and it's, like, you know. Duvernay Tardif for Kansas City. Drew Scissor. Oh my goodness, for the 49ers. Herbert for the Chargers on the green, or on the base, sorry, and P. Ryan for the Jets on the regular. Well, the only, like, the good news about this break is that, like, if you hit one of the top, obviously one of the big, I'd say big 4 teams, because, I mean, the Packers are still there, but I don't think they're quite as big. You're loving it. Because, like, we're hitting the right stuff. Hey, maybe we'll get, like, some weird tie-dye parallel for you out of Select. Darnold for the Jets. Rivers for the Colts. CH on the rookie gear for Kansas City. And Rudolph for the Vikings. Watt for the Steelers, Brooking for the Falcons, Chin for the Panthers, Collins for Washington on the orange lasers. I want to say Washington football team in one word. Hey, you hit a base card. Baker for the Browns, Ballard for the Dolphins, Goff for the Rams, and Gladney for the Vikings. Yeah, the Browns are just... I mean, they're better in Select than anything else, but yeah, they're not good. Jack for the Jaguars, Cook for the Vikings, Wilson for the Bengals, and Brunell for the Jaguars. Good, a couple Jaguars cards in there. All right, things are turning up now. Watch this be like a Chanel silver at the very least. That would be kind of nice. Campbell for the Colts, Andrews for the Ravens, Sanders for the Eagles on the silver, and Rieger for the Eagles. All right, select time, and then basketball, sorry. I nearly just stabbed my finger there. Ooh, there's a good start. There's a Saints card. And a Jaguars card. CJ Henderson for the Jaguars on the rookie. Garoppolo for the 49ers on the green die cut. Higgins for the Bengals on the Premier Tricolor. And Sanders for the Saints. I mean, technically you got half of that first pack of the blaster. Fuller for the Rams, Garner for the Jaguars, Fitzgerald for the Cardinals, and Elway for the Broncos. Darnold for the Jets, Johnson for the Bears on the silver. Who had the Bears? Bears was Tyrone. Duvernay for the Ravens on the Concourse Tricolor. And Tyler Johnson for the Bucks on the club level rookie. Well, let's see something wild here. Queen for the Ravens. Watt for the Steelers. Breeze for the Saints on the Hot Stars. And Jefferson for the Vikings. Bit of a thicker pack here. I think we got a jersey. Been a while since we had one of these. For the Patriots, Cam Newton. For the Jets, Denzel Mims on the jersey. Fitzgerald for the Cardinals on the Premier Tricolor. And Wilson for the Seahawks. And last pack of this box. Kelly for the Chargers. Montana for the Chiefs on the club level. Hester for the Bears on the turbocharged. And Polamalu for the Steelers. Or, sorry, field level on the Montana, not club. So, pretty meh box one there. And last blaster here. Let's end on a big note. Let's get an auto again. Here we go. Well, there's the Jaguar. Davis for the Bills. Davis for the Bills on the green. Dobbins for the Ravens on the tricolor Premier level. And Chino Jr. for the Jaguars. Premier level rookie. Alright. Next pack. This is the weird cuts in it. We had a couple blasters ago, so. Hamler for the Broncos. Beckham for the Browns. Moss for the Patriots. And Thomas for the Saints. I think he ended up with three quarters of that pack there. Well, that's a good club level rookie. Prescott for the Cowboys. Mariota for the Raiders on the silver field level. That's pretty solid. Jackson for the Dolphins. And Herbert for the Chargers on the club level. Obviously, a better name for the field level silver would have been nice, but still a silver field level. Those are still nice. And I mean, a Herbert club level, nothing to scoff at either. Swift for the Lions. McCaffrey for the Panthers. There's a Love for the Packers. And Evans for the Titans. 2 packs to go here. This feels like another jersey card. Yep. Lock for the Broncos. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys on the draft selections. Josh Jacobs for the Raiders on the field level tricolor. That's pretty nice. And Allen for the Bills on the premier level. So there's like a weird little gap here that's missing the striping. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it. Raiders hitting a silver field level and a tricolor field level in the last box is pretty cool. So last pack here should have our base field level and a club level at the back. But overall, much better blasted than the first one. Better names, better contents. And on a big one. Claypool for the Steelers. Tucker for the Ravens on the field level. Taylor for the Giants on the Unbreakables, and Okuda for the Lions. That is the end of the break here. Overall, like honestly, really solid break. Lots of really solid stuff. Got the Tua silver, the Hurts silver, the Burrow rated rookie. Herbert we hit Prizm rookie and club level from Select. So overall, really solid stuff. Yeah, basketball up next.